Alright guys, check this out. Recent poll says majority reject evolution. Why? Let's think about this. Why? Before we get into it, you see this motorcycle? We're going to be going over here on the freeway, and I'm going to be giving you a ride in the first person perspective on this motorcycle, Suzuki SV1000. And before we do that, let's quickly go through this poll, which says the majority of people reject evolution. Why? Check this out. CBS poll, most Americans do not accept the theory of evolution. Just 15% say humans evolved and that God was not involved. It appears evolution is losing. Here's another poll. Creationism trumps evolution. That means creationism is conquering evolution. It says Americans do not believe that humans evolved. Look, and the vast majority says that even if they evolved, God guided the process. Just 13%, see that number 13, says that God was not involved. Interesting. What else we got? Evolution's losing. Why are people rejecting evolution? Look, Americans most likely to believe in only evolution are liberals. Well, of course. Liberals tend not to like God. And here's interesting, people want creationism. The majority of people want creationism taught alongside evolution. Overall, about 2/3 of Americans want creationism taught along with evolution. It says 71% want it at least included. Wow. 71% of the people want creationism taught in schools. Look at it. That's it. Poll, majority reject evolution. Creationism trumps evolution. Evolution needs to go in the trash. Let's get the camera set up. All right, you guys ready? We're gonna go riding. Well, we're gonna go riding. Welcome to my world. Let me get the camera set up. See, let me show you something that I do. See, this is the camera. See the Velcro? It's gonna go on the inside of the visor as so. Now, see how I did that? Now we're hands-free. See that? So let's talk about, I'm going to give you my theory on why the vast majority of people here in the good old USA reject evolution and they accept creation. Because these people in the US are just people like you and I. They have, most of them, have been educated in the godless, liberal, indoctrinating, government-run, socialist, public, liberal school system. All right, let's pick up some throttle. You ready? Here we go. All right, I got about 5 more minutes. Some accident happened there. Now, here's what's interesting. If you are watching this video and you're a liberal, chances are you believe in evolution. Why? Do you know I've never met a liberal that has studied evolution and the errors of it? They're totally biased towards it. I'll be like, well, where's the missing link? Where's the transitional species? And they have no proof and evidence of either of those. Most evolutionists here on YouTube have no idea even between the difference between micro and macro evolution. They just say stuff that is regurgitated over and over from other evolutionists that they see on YouTube. Now, let me tell you something about why people are rejecting evolution in droves, and let's pick up some speed here. Do you know people that are in high school, elementary school, junior high school, these kids, I'm just looking at that off-ramp quote. Do you know when you're in high school, a vast majority, if you're in a public government-run, godless, liberal, indoctrinating, socialist, liberal high school, a vast majority of, hold on, making sure I brought my wallet. Yes, I did. A vast majority of people in school, while you're still being force-fed what to believe, a vast majority of you are, if you're still in school, you're being forced to believe and to have an opinion based on what the school is telling you. If you do not agree that evolution is true when you're taking your test, you will fail the test. Unless you lie and just go along with it like some students do and say, yeah, I'll pretend evolution is true just so I can pass the course. Some states like Texas that are so sick of the liberal, godless, indoctrinating, unscientific theory of evolution that they're getting rid of it. They're like, this is stupid. And God bless Texas. It's about time we loosen up the grips of these godless, liberal, indoctrinating educators, so to speak. Talk about an oxymoron. So get this. Now, people will say, well, did you ever believe in evolution? And beyond a shock, did you ever? I go, you know what? I did. But when I looked at it, I can't really say, in all honesty, I believe based on my own will. I was in school. They were making me believe it. I had to answer questions a certain way or I would fail the test and I would not graduate. Now, when I got out of school and I was able to become a free thinker and use my own brain, not like evolutionists where they're just regurgitating what their godless, liberal, indoctrinating, government-run public liberal schools are forcing them to believe. And I started researching evolution. Do you know you have to believe in right off the bat, within your first 15 minutes of studying evolution on your own, with actually looking at the flawed, errored science, there's over 7 errors within 15 minutes that you have to accept to believe in the fairy tale of evolution. Now, what happens though, when you find out evolution is wrong, you feel, I can't believe I've been lied to. And what happens, some people, they don't want to admit they've been lied to. They don't want to admit evolution is inaccurate science, flawed science, because their whole life, I mean, you can't blame them, they've been defending evolution. So when they find out, like the majority of people in the U.S. have, that evolution is wacko, cuckoo, 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 it's wacko science. It doesn't make sense. What happens is one or two things is going to happen. Either, like, similar to the movie The Matrix, you're going to open up your eyes and you're going to see the real world, real science, creationism. Now, if you are watching this and you believe in evolution, hey, listen, you're in the minority. Most people don't think like you. Most people have looked at the flawed science and they reject it. Real quick, below this video, click that link and you can listen to a radio show we did where I had Ray Comfort come on the show, and we even took live calls and we totally shot it out of the water and proved that evolution is a scam. Now, I want to ask you a question. If you believe in evolution, have you been scammed? Like Ashton Kutcher says, have you been punked? Yes. If you're an evolutionist, you've been punked. Open your eyes.